scale of 10, consumers rate the experience at 8.53. The main contributor to the positive experience was vehicle technology. Kimberly Adams, Bloomberg Radio.
This report has been brought to you by Wilshire Finance Partners. The trust in trust-paid investing. Being a landlord sucks. Being a bank. Earn passive income at targeted 7 to 9% net annualized returns with downside risk protection. If you have at least $100,000 to invest,
well, here we go. We are off to the next place. We are trying frantically to get to all of our patients in a timely fashion. And we have a deadline, right? They are, if the storm stays on its current track, we are facing tropical storm winds. And what happens is, if there are tropical storm winds, the car next to me that we just passed, the back tire tread has come off and it's beating the crap out of this car. So anyway, if we face tropical storm winds, then we are not allowed. So we're going to lose that probably a day. We'll lose tomorrow, possibly, or Thursday, one or the other probably. And then we're going to be stuck. We're going to lose a day. Then I'll be forced to work probably Saturday. Because if a bunch of therapists don't do, if you have a bunch of therapists who don't do their job and see people, it's a trickle-down effect, right? I get paid to see a patient. If I don't see that patient and I have to put down as a missed visit, then the companies have to, I think, give the money back, right? Whatever money they're, or they're not going to get paid. I'm not sure how it works. Someone told me that when a patient gets enrolled or signed up, they get a chunk of money that gets dispersed. It's a smart. Let's see if they block the road. My lane's practically blocked. Oh, here you go. Here comes the BMW. Here comes the next car. AT&T. There you go. Everyone's blocking the road. Hold the light turns green. This is probably one of the worst. This stretch here, Oakland Park and Rock Island to the next light is right on the corner here. It's like 100 yards up, 56th Ave. I think it's 50. Let me see, 55th Ave. And then they have another light, which is 56th, which is like 200 or 300 yards up. And this place is like a freaking zoo. It gets so busy. The car behind me, a Lexus, his tread has separated, and the tire is like, and he the gentleman who's driving won't pull over. there's a shopping plaza right there. You got to pull over, change the tire, man. You're gonna ruin your car. It's gonna beat the quarter panel right off. So I'm headed. He's still driving. And what it is, it's not hitting the wheel well, it's spinning and hitting the quarter panel, the outside. Wherever they're going. So anyway, the weather's not too bad right now. It was raining this morning and it's kind of dried up a little bit. And as the storm gets closer to Florida, we'll start getting the outer bands extend out like hundreds of miles. So we should start maybe later tonight, overnight, start getting rain. But as long as it stays on its current track, South Florida, Miami, Dade County, Broward, Fort Lauderdale, we should be okay. We get storms with tropical, on a just regularly. Sometimes we get these storms that come in off the ocean. They give you like a burst of rain and wind, and all hell breaks loose for like 10 minutes, and then it's gone. What happens with these storms is you get sustained wind. Like you get tropical storm winds for like a long period of time. You might get tropical storm winds for poor lady on the side of the road. Someone came and got her. She had like a little shopping cart, and just in the shopping, she had bottled water in a case of water, and the shopping cart broke apart. So they got someone who's looks like someone picked her up. She walked over and she's putting her shopping cart into the trash. That's pretty funny. Some people, that's pretty good. Some people just leave it sitting on the side of the road and just jump in their car. She actually walked across the street and threw it in a dumpster. Good for her. Or throw it in the back of the car and take it home and get rid of it. There's another area here, this whole intersection. State Road 7, 440. Taco Domino's. Busy area, man. Busy area. Anyway. Head towards the interstate. Head south and take the expressway east down towards Federal Highway. St. Helens, this church on the right. That's the church I was an altar boy at. I was an altar boy at St. Helens, and I went to the Catholic school there. I did. Had my Holy Communion. I was confirmed at the Catholic school of St. Helens. I wore my red robe with my white sash. I used to carry the cross and escort the priest out. Fill everything up with holy water. Do you know what holy water is? We're about to find out. Holy water is distilled water that has been blessed by the priest. So we would get bundles of distilled water, and then the priest would come over and he'd bless the water. And then we would proceed to fill up. We'd take one of the jugs and go around the church to different entrances and fill up the holy water. And then the body of Christ, the little wafers, those came in a box. The wafers would come in a cardboard box from some company made them, and inside there'd be a plastic bag full of these wafers. We'd open them up, the priest would bless the wafers, and then we would fill up. I think at the time we had Tupperware. I think it was Tupperware. And we'd fill the Tupperware bowls, and then we would put them into these little canisters that we brought out with us. So when the priest was handing out the wafers, I'd hold it for him. The blood of Christ, which was wine, we had a cabinet, and in this cabinet there was oh boy, I'll follow this bad boy right here. This truck, he came barreling down the road, taking a big wide turn to get on. You know, we're all facing the same challenges. If the wind goes up over 35 miles an hour, we can't see patients, and they can't deliver anything. They're not allowed. So we'll see. One of our my supervisor went on vacation. She left. She's in England. I didn't know. She was texting me at 8 o'clock this morning. I'm thinking, she's texting me. We're talking. Okay. I figured she's still in town. And then I went to the office today and they're like, well, Julie's in England. And I'm like, what? I didn't know. She was texting me in the morning. But then again, at 8 o'clock in the morning, my time, it's what, 3 o'clock? What, is there like a 2 o'clock? It's like a 6-hour difference or something? So it made sense. Alright. I gotta pay attention. Where am I? 90, I'm on I-95. And I'm doing a 60. I'm boxed in by 2 semis. Broward Boulevard in downtown Fort Lauderdale. Stay to the right. I gotta get out of this lane or I'm gonna get stuck. Yeah. Yeah, I'd have been stuck in the exit only lane. You know, these things got 2 exits, right? You got the far right hand lane is exit only, and then the next lane over you have the opposite option of exiting or going straight, and I would have been stuck. It was a long weekend. Now I gotta get off the 595 Fort Lauderdale International Airport. That's where I have to exit, because then I'll have the option to get on 595. And there's an exit only there. So at some point I have to get over. I have to get over. At some point I need a break in the traffic. And here we go. Here's my break. Never panic, right? Because when it opens up to 2 lanes, it opens up. People will merge over to the far right and you can squeak in. Alright. There we go. Very overcast today. The rain is kind of stopped, but we're pretty cloudy. I really like DeSantis as a governor, man. He was taking a press conference, and some guy wanted to play politics, and he said, "No, man, I'm not playing politics with you today. Go find someone else to play with." He goes, "I know what you're about. I know how you get clicks by causing controversy and stuff." He goes, "That's okay. That's okay. But we got a serious problem going on. And I'm not going to play with you today." I thought that was awesome. What's up, everybody? So I'm going to go to the left. If you go to the right up here, you go out west towards the Everglades. If you bang to the left, that's going to take you towards Federal Highway, which is towards the port. Then we head towards the port and the airport, Fort Lauderdale International Airport. Everyone else is doing 50 on this turn, and you get this person who's like a liability. A liability. There's a good shot of the airport right there. If you guys can see it. Planes are coming in for a landing from the ocean side. Usually they come out over the Everglades and they land, or they take off going east. Today it looks like they're coming in from over the ocean for a landing. Spirit got a couple of jets parked over here. We got FedEx. There's a guy by the name of Hori, H-O-R-I, Hori Box, B-O-X, and he live streams the takeoff and landings. It's pretty crazy too. He must really have a passion for it, because he's got like this minivan. He's got this minivan, and it's got like, outfitted up, man. Like he's on top of the roof. He's got a crazy camera, backup, generator, got everything. Just crazy. I haven't seen it at the airport in a while though. Usually you see it right off the interstate. It's called a net zero jet. They offer people rides where they can experience weightlessness. I haven't seen that jet a while. They're going to be putting in a road, a bypass road. See another jet coming in. But there's a fork in the road. If you go to the left, you go to the port. You know, where the cruise ships are, gas terminals, and certain times this place gets backed up. I mean, semi-trucks backed up, right? So here we're going to make a big loop to head north. And I stay on the outside left lane because on the right lane, you're going to have to merge over anyway. If you stay on the left in this lane, when we come out of this loop, I'm already going to be in the traffic lanes. I won't have to worry about merging. Like this car next to me, the Santa Fe, they're going to have to merge. Right? See, he's far right. I'm going to merge anyway, but I don't have to. See if there's any cruise ships. I'm looking to my right. I don't see any cruise ships. But I'm just going straight. I'm going to go straight, going north, and we are going to .82 degrees. Overcast and 82 degrees. A little fork in the road, a little bypass road there. There used to be a club over there called City Limits, which is now a rental agency. Avis budget, pay less. But back in the day, we hear that. Back in the day, it was a kick butt rock and roll club. And it was an after hours club. It was open until 4 a.m. So we used to work. I used to work at a place on the beach called the Candy Store. And when we would hurry up and lock up, get all the trash taken out, get everything cleaned up, and then we would all jump in our cars and City Limits. And we place called the a well-known gay club. We shut that place down. We shut the Copa down at 6 a.m. and then we would go home. By the time I got home, it was daylight. And we'd take a shower and go to bed. And then get up about 2 o'clock in the afternoon and get ready for work to start at what time did work start? The evening shift I think started at around 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock in the evening. And then for me, the best job was the parking lot. It's true. I worked in the parking lot. And we would charge $5 a car to park. And the cars would roll in, charge them $5, let them park. But there was no tickets to give them, right? There was no way. News update. Alright. Well, listen, I'm a block away from where I gotta go. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.